My name is Victoria Price, and my topic is why goat and sheep farmers should use the FAMACHA color chart method. About 5 years ago, my family and I started a farm with just one baby cow. As the years went by, we added more cows than even goats and chickens. At the beginning of the farm, I didn't exactly know what I was doing, so I went to other farmers as well as books trying to find out what exactly I should do. Every source that I went to informed me that I needed to deworm all of my animals on a routine schedule. It wasn't until I went to a goat and sheep class provided by the University of Georgia's Extension Service that I learned everything I knew about deworming my animals was completely wrong. The instructor at this course informed the class about the overuse of deworming medicines as well as one solution known as FAMACHA, F-A-M-A-C-H-A. Therefore, I would like to share with everyone today what the problem in the livestock community is, one possible solution to this problem, as well as proof that the technique works. So let's begin with what exactly is the problem that we're facing. In the livestock community, the University of Georgia explains the problem as parasitic worms that infest cows, goats, sheep, and horses are becoming increasingly resistant to drugs that have commonly been used to control them. While this may not seem like a very big problem, Dr. Kaplan, a professor at University of Georgia's Infectious Disease Department, brings light to how extreme this problem is by stating, continued overuse of deworming drugs may soon lead to a population of intestinal parasites that cannot be killed. Therefore, if these parasites cannot be killed, it leads to more fatalities and an increase in the farming industry. Now, at the beginning, I said that I had many different kinds of livestock. So why am I focusing on goats and sheep specifically? Well, goats and sheep are more susceptible to these fatal parasites and need more emphasis on how to control that. Now that we know what the problem is, let's look at one solution. One solution is known as the FAMACHA color chart. This chart was created by Dr. Fafa Malan in South Africa. And with me today, I actually have an original FAMACHA color chart that I wanted to share with everyone today. This is the card that the FAMACHA color chart is on. We start with number 1 with a reddish color. And you can see right here it shows you where to look and to compare these colors. It is the lower eyelid of the animal and it is a membrane right below the eye that you compare these colors with. So we start with color 1. It is a reddish color and it is a healthy color. As the numbers increase, we get to number 5 and the colors get lighter until it's completely white. This means that the animal is severely anemic. So what's going on up above these colors? You see check marks, question marks, exclamation points, and even a crossbones and skull. So what it means is these two colors, if the animal has these two colors, it is healthy. Therefore, check mark, it's fine. When you get to the third one, you have this pinkish color and a question mark. What this means that it is borderline healthy and borderline unhealthy. It can go either way. It is recommended that you go ahead and treat this animal so that we can get it up on the healthy side. When we reach number 4, we have a question mark. We have an exclamation point, excuse me. The exclamation point means that it is borderline severely anemic. It needs to be treated immediately to get it on the upper side. When we reach number 5, we have a skull and crossbones. This means that it is deadly, the animal is severely anemic, and needs treatment immediately, possibly by a veterinarian. Now with this chart, you take it everywhere you go. It is inexpensive, it is easy to use, and it is ready to go. You use it only when needed. Therefore, you only treat the ones that are 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2 can go away. As the old saying says, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Now that we know this technique, we need to know, does it work? In South Africa, there have been tests done to validate the FAMACHA color chart. However, tests need to be done in several different areas to validate the entire method. There were tests done in South America, Europe, and the Southern United States. The Southern United States had 11 researchers from different universities, institutes, and USDA research centers across the globe. They came together and did a study about this FAMACHA color chart. They also posted it in an article of the Veterinary Parasitology. What they did was they went to 39 farms across the United States on the lower side, the southern side. There are 39 farms in Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, and the U.S. Virgin Islands combined. On these farms, they found different ages and different breeds of 847 sheep and 537 goats. Why there were more sheep than goats was not explained in the report. They took the FAMACHA color scores and they combined them with different blood tests and fecal egg counts. The fecal egg count is a sample of feces from the animal, and you count how many worm eggs are inside that sample. They compared all of these to find out if this test is valid. By the end, they had results that the FAMACHA color chart scores correctly recommended treatment in 89% of the sheep and 71% of the goats. While this is not 100%, it does show that this does work and it is better than the treat all method. In conclusion, today we have learned what the problem in the livestock community is, one solution known as the FAMACHA color chart, and also proof that it works. While parasitic resistance is inevitable, the FAMACHA color chart slows down this process. Therefore, the question comes down to this. Would you rather treat all of the animals with deworming medicine and increase parasitic resistance, or use the FAMACHA color chart and decrease or slow down the parasitic resistance? That answer is completely up to you.